Sound இல்லாம இருக்கே. No sound. Please unmute.
Jazakallah khair for giving that update. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillah, today we are here to get another session on interactive media, digital literacy workshop. No, reduce your volume. So today's session, week 4 of the digital literacy workshop, we are going to have a session with Brother Ibrahim Khalilullah. He is our trainer on this topic called interactive media. And before we get into the topic, I would like to share a few details about what is this Self-Help for Youth and its initiative, and who the people associated with it, who are willing to bring up all the youth and give them empowerment and the benefit of enriching them. We all know that world over, youth are playing an important role in the development of themselves and the community. In order to empower them, this platform, the Self-Help for Youth platform, has launched an online mechanism which helps in connecting, growing, learning, growing, and contributing to the society. So what we have done is we have brought together options and people. Synergy can be done to empower these youths by pulling them together individually and excel in their respective fields. The main focus of Self-Help for Youth are maybe categorized into 3: Islamic knowledge, personality development skills, and employability and entrepreneurship skills. In this series of digital literacy conference, which is a 11-week webinar series, this is the 4th session that we are handling. And today's session, we are going to discuss about interactive media. We have another 2 more sessions to cover, inshallah. Sorry, 3 more sessions to cover, inshallah. So let's see what are the sessions we have looked into. We had a session on data science, and then something on IoT and robotics. We had something on safeguarding ourselves in terms of social media productivity and artificial intelligence. So we are into interactive media. We also will have something on virtual office management tools and so on. So to not forget and to remind you about, we have 70,000 worth of prizes to be won from the entire 7 weeks of sessions. So we want all the participants to be there till end of every session and participate in the Kahoot quiz and win as much as possible. The more you participate in all this, the more chances for you to win more of the prizes. And we encourage that the winners give opportunity to other people also. Every week, rupees 10,000 worth prize are being distributed. First prize being JBL branded Bluetooth speaker, 2 pieces to be won. Similarly, second prize is branded Leaf Polymer power bank. Again, there are 2 pieces to be won. Third prize, we have Boat Rock Bluetooth neckband with mic. There are 4 pieces to be won. And the fourth prize being 16 GB on-the-go mobile pen drive, 5 pieces to be won. Now, when we speak about these prizes, please make sure that you participate in the Kahoot quiz with your registered Zoom details, and then you all make sure that you share your details after the quiz is over if you are the winner. Failing to participate or failing to share your details, then you might not end up in winning the prizes. Now, in order to understand our sponsors, we have 2 beautiful sponsors with us: the Professional Courier and Repute drinking water. So when it comes to Professional Courier, we know that in India, a huge number of franchises, a huge number of collection centers are there, and it is a huge company that has more than 33 years of expertise, exclusive and largest network in the courier industry, and it has express industry in India. Courier, the Professional also provides comprehensive delivery solutions to the customers on their requirements. It not only operates in India, it also serves international purposes and gives support. So So you can also think about shipping your orders through them. Similarly, we have Repute packaged drinking water, which is a source protected and purified, free and greenish environment water content. Repute has its own trained workers and fleet of vehicles to carry out the distribution process in a timely manner without additional cost to the customer. Repute water purification process in multiple stages, which ensures expected effect of purity in the natural water supplies. We have the numbers for you. If you feel that you are one person who would want to take their packaged drink water, you can always reach out to them and they'll be able to help you further. When it comes to the technology, we have associate partners, IT Expert Training and IT Expert Academy. So these people are people who have similar online hub, which is a one-stop solution for learning trending technologies. With 10 plus years of industry expert people training so many trainees, actually focusing on career-oriented courses and with a nominal fee with high-end training content. We also have OMIAT as our associate partner. You know, OMIAT is the organization for Muslim educational institutions and associations of Tamil Nadu. So it's a collective platform where many schools, Muslim schools across Tamil Nadu, are put together and helps to play a meaningful role in extending financial assistance to the living and poor students. The other activities of the trust, such as providing coaching for all India entrance examination, is to gain admission in prestigious national institutes like IIT, NIT, and other institutions. Well, they also help students with civil services like IAS, IPS, etc. We have a media partner with us, which is called Global Tamil Muslim Media. It is from the States of America. The intention that they hold is good, mashallah. Their intention is to connect every community of Tamil Muslims across the globe, bring their local talents, showcase them, empower women in guiding, grooming our youngsters and the next generation in education, engagement, social service fields, and beyond. If you have a similar topic and you are a potential group and you would want to showcase your content and want to reach out to public, then this is a beautiful media to associate with, and you can always reach out to them, inshallah. We also have Diginur, which is our global business development and marketing agency. So they to improve marketing efficiency, and they have a lot of happy customers. You have something to do for that. You have something to do. You can hand over to them, and they'll be able to help in creating, digitizing, and giving you results, inshallah. Today's expert speaker, Brother Ibrahim Khalilullah, has come with over 7 years of experience and is currently employed as a training manager at Dewar Technologies Private Limited, Trichy, Tamil Nadu. He is already a techie and he is always interested in doing digital and passionate about taking learning to a digital platform. He has provided training in several soft skill topics and also intend to cover other aspects of soft skill training. He is passionate about helping people grow in their career and be with absolute confidence. He aims to equip youth with skills, knowledge, and to help them succeed in their career. One such an event is the Self-Help for Youth initiative, where he is participating with us, and he is also our thought leader. Alhamdulillah, we welcome you on board, Brother Ibrahim Khalilullah, and over to you now.
Jazakallah khair, Brother Nidar, for the introduction. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So I guess I don't need any more introduction. Let me just quickly share my screen and begin with the session here. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, okay. All right, like Brother Nidar said, this session we are planning to cover about the topic on interactive media. I mean, the hype itself is, gives us the importance of why do we need interactive media at this in this age, right? So let's begin about what will you learn from this session. First is about interactive media. We'll also talk about what are the importance and why do we have to go for interactive media rather than a typical books or a regular text. We'll also look into the use cases of this, and followed by the tools which will help us build better media, which will help again in turn deliver whatever we want to deliver for either for the student or for college. It could be anything, right? So what exactly is interactive media is basically a hybrid technology, right? It has been called a hybrid technology because it combines as a mix of everything, be it a text or a video or an audio. Anyway, in this session, in this particular presentation, we may not be able to utilize the audio part because it's not necessary. But however, we'll also see about several other interactive media which has been included for your reference. Okay, basically it's a package of materials when you talk about it, and it is always for the reader or viewer centered. When we talk about a regular sessions, or let's say when we go to a classroom session, right? It's always about the book and teachers, professors delivering about whatever is in the book or the material which they're supposed to. But right now in this world, it's all about viewer centered. Whatever they want to learn and how they want to learn is what the main objective of every session is. So this is where we are here to help you out in terms of how do you build a better interactive media to help you out in delivering whatever content you want to let people know about. Okay, so let's talk about why is the interactive media necessary. So it's always about the attention, right? So when you look at the statistics, and in 2015, Microsoft study found that since the onset of the mobile revolution around the year 2000, the average attention span of a human was 12 seconds, right? But right now it is only 8 seconds. Even though it's just a difference of 4 seconds or 5 seconds, or let's say when we talk only about second, it does not make much of a deal. But imagine we talking about delivering a content in front of several hundred students, thousand students, but what exactly the content retrieved by the student in order to understand the concept, right? That has always been the main objective of being interactive or making the session interactive. Can you imagine that our span of attention is lesser than the goldfish span of attention just by 1 second? However, this data may not be a solid proof of the span. But again, a study from the researchers at the Technical University of Denmark suggests that the overall global attention span is narrowing. Do you know why? Because the amount of information that is presented to the public is huge. You literally get information within a second, microsecond, when you just log into the internet, correct? You don't have to look for information anywhere else. Everything is already there. So in order to understand this, we'll talk about, in fact, an education expert, Jennifer Frederick, in 2014, she wrote a book about 8 myths of student disengagement, right? So she spoke about creating classrooms of deep learning. She says that when we think of student engagement in learning activities, it is often to understand engagement with an activity to being represented by, I think I'm confusing that. This is what I'm talking about. What kind of information you want to deliver, correct? So to make it more simple, we'll talk about that. Jennifer says these are to engage in 3 different types of engagement with the student: good behavior, positive feeling, and student thinking. This is because students may be behaviorally or emotionally invested in each activity without exerting the necessary mental effort. For an example, to help you understand this, imagine that you're reading a concept, right? For example, of 1 paragraph. You want to try to understand what exactly is maybe it's physics or chemistry, but instead of just a regular text, when you try to learn the same concept using a video or an image or let's say infographic, help you understand the diagram, that will help you understand the concept much better, right? So it's all about what? Let's talk about what is the key for engagement. So I think I've already given the answer. The key itself, the engagement is the key. If you're not engaging with the participant or the students, or let's say in a professional environment with the employees, there is not going to be any kind of positive output that we expect, right? So let's talk about some of the statistics of interactive media. What is the important, what is the objective? So when we talk about statistics, images infographic or videos are so powerful, because as per the HubSpot survey, HubSpot is actually one of the biggest marketing organization, which helps in making the organization to understand how do you track the marketing, to what extent it has reached. So 70% of companies invest in content marketing, which definitely include visual marketing strategies. So every time we look at several ads in the TV or in the billboard across, let's say, every road, that it's all about marketing. What kind of visuals you provide them in order to understand, right? Let's say if somebody is selling a cell phone to us, what is the first thing that they show to us, right? It is not about what kind of RAM, it's not about what kind of battery power. They simply show the image of the phone, let's say the beauty of the phone, or the features are probably minimized in the corner of the image, but the the phone image is the biggest. It's very bright. That's what people want. So as per marketers, 32% of marketers say visual images are the most important form of content for their businesses. And third is about infographics. So infographic is the fourth most used type of content marketing. So anyway, since I'm talking everything about marketing, is because we literally do marketing, right? Every single time. Let's say if your teacher wants to talk to you, asking you to present a topic, or letting you to take a seminar, it is about how do you present whatever you've learned, correct? So that's why you have a class teacher, you have a teacher helping out. Okay, you first talk about this topic, you second topic you should be talking about this aspect, because it's all about visual. And quizzes and games are even more powerful, because they literally engage every single participant in the meeting or in the crowd. It doesn't matter. And in fact, one of the recent article that I read was the most read story on New York Times website in 2013 was actually a quiz. The reason why I gave you this information is because New York Times is basically to provide news, right, of the United States, across America, and almost global. But why was this quiz so impactful? What happened? They spoke about the article called "How You All Use and You Guys Talk." I mean, for us, it may not really make a difference, but for people in the United States, they wanted to see what kind of slang they have. You know, there are more than 50 states in the United States, all right, of America, and almost every single state has very different slang. For example, in Tamil Nadu, if you take Madurai has a different slang, Chennai has, we literally call Chennai Bhasha, right? So there are different kind of slang. So that's why people wanted to figure out what is how many people are involved in their kind of type of slang. But the irony is, even though New York time zones were supposed to deliver news, the quiz got better. But the actual news was about, in 2013, Barack Obama starts his second term. It is huge, right? A president is starting his second term. And again, in Europe and America, Pope Benedict is a big deal as for them, correct? And he resigns. Nobody even read that article as much as they attended a quiz about their slang or interaction. So this is why interactive media is so powerful. It attracts people irrespective of what the topic is. But again, it also depends how you deliver the topic and what kind of design or visual you have in this topic. So let's talk about some of the tools which will help us in designing, or it could be in several different purposes. So these are some of the tools that we have here. The top social media image applications are Canva, Adobe Spark, Pablo. I don't want to give you all the names. I can just give you 30 seconds for you to quickly look into it, because this will help you in building an interactive media if you want to do something about it. Let's say especially for school students, if you are about to give a presentation or a seminar, these tools will help you in creating or engaging the participant, or even your own classmate, or in front of your teachers. Okay, and Canva is one of the most powerful image applications from several other tools as well. But I personally use Canva. I've been utilizing for several years now. It's on top of my list. And if you want to create some for videos or motion graphics, obviously you have Magisto, Rawshot. You have Spotify for if you want to create an audio. And game-based platform. I believe everybody knows about Kahoot, right? We also have Google Forms. We have quizzes. Again, Google Forms is kind of regular text format, but again similarly engaging. But Kahoot is way ahead of it. And when we talk about infographics, right? Infographic is nothing but it will help you in creating a visual design of a report. Let's say that if you want to present your, I'm just saying, okay, if you want to, let's say you have scored good marks in school and you wanted to show you to your parents in a very fashion or design better way, you can use easily Dotly or several other infographics to create in a very better way. I can show you a demo of how it looks like and what you can do about it. Okay, and there's also for producing podcasts. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the podcast, but it's a huge deal right now, and everybody start talking about podcasts because it's one of the easiest forms of learning. Right, for video you have to sit in front of the video to look at it. For books you have to literally read it. But for podcast, all you have to do is listen carefully and learn from it. And majority of the leaders right now, they prefer podcast than videos. So let's talk about the comparison of these top social media applications. We spoke about Canva, Adobe Spark, right? But Canva is on the top list because it's pretty easy. And as per the website itself, it says you can learn this tool in less than probably 2 5 seconds. But again, probably 12 seconds. But again, it's exaggerated. But when you really look into it, it helps you in every single way. Right? We also have Snapper, which is a fast assistant. But the problem is, I wouldn't say problem, but the limitation here is you will not be able to utilize in your phone. Okay, exclusively for your system or desktop. But Canva, you have both the application. You can utilize in your phone, it be it iOS or Android or even your system. Let's move on to a quick demo about the usage of Canva. So this is how the website looks like. Okay, it's basically a drag and drop feature. You don't have to know the coding at all for the designing. You can create presentations, social media graphics. Let's say if you have YouTube channel, you want to create a YouTube photo for it, or if you have run a restaurant, you can create a menu for it. And in fact, the typical presentation that we do is using MS PowerPoint, right? You can use Canva for a presentation design as well. So why do we have to use it? Because it gives you millions of images. You don't have to go outside of the platform. You can use photo filters like, let's say, Instagram, which you're very familiar with. And you also get to get the shape and hundreds of fonts. Beautiful font, believe me. It gives a much meaningful way to deliver something. And I'm sorry, I changed the second. It literally takes only 23 seconds to learn. But the better you get it, you will give beautiful designs out. And I also wanted to just show you the pricing. But believe me, the free version is much better for students and the college community because it almost gives us everything. Right, be it template or design type or thousands of photos for you to put excellent photos, right? It helps you deliver whatever you want to show them. And earlier we also spoke about Easily, right, which is actually an infographic. So this is, in fact, infographic itself talks about it's self-defined word, right? Information presented in a much better way, in a graphical way. So this is a typical Word or Excel or PowerPoint report that we have. But when we make it into graphic or infographic, it gives you a beautiful outlook, and people will be easily be able to extract the information. Like I said, it will give what the reader needs. Second is, if you have something big presentation, you can go for it, and you can share your content, right, online, live, no problem in it. And what happens when you start using infographics is you get more shares because obviously visual, right? Like I said, interactive media is what people keep getting attracted to. Everybody wants the visual, right? And also, like I said, the eye-catching presentation. When somebody wants to sell us a product, when they just tell you literally in a text, they say, "Sir, I have a product to sell. Will it be better for them to show you or just talk about it?" And an infographic can be created for several purposes, not only for report, but if you want, you have a standard process to follow. If you want to compare something, if you want to show a timeline, this tool will absolutely help you out. Okay, and you don't have to worry about creativity because this tool will help you create it. It'll bring out your creativity. The more you use it, the more you'll become better at it. So we spoke about several tools, the purpose of the interactive media. Let's talk about the use cases, what kind of industry, what kind of areas these interactive media is being utilized or can be utilized. First is professional training. It could be exclusively training organization or any corporate company which provides training for its employees, marketing or sales or educational system. Let me just quickly put a hold on here in this slide, and I can give you a classic example, okay, based on my past experience. A couple of, let's say, a year back, I started a very small a food stall just outside my house. It's not a big deal, but I just wanted to try it out how it looks like, how it works, okay. And I had to tell them, and the condition is that stall was only once in a week, okay, not the whole day. So how do you let people know that I have organized a food stall? Okay, if you want, you can online ordering if you want, or if you want to come and get it or dine in. And I think you literally have to let them know. Will it be better that I can just send them a WhatsApp message or a text message saying that, let's say, hey RF, I have a food stall available today at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Can you come and order? And I have, say, I have a pizza, burger, whatever. Just a text message, will it help them or not? No, right? So that is where this interactive media or a better visualization helps us. I can just quickly share you another screen where I utilize that Canva to create some of the images posters. So this is how it looked like. Is it visible, brother? Is my screen visible? Hello? Okay, let me just quickly share it. Okay, how about now? Is this visible? Yeah, excellent. So this is just one of the posters that I had created a year back. Okay, this let's say, in fact, this really helped me out because the images is what really captures people's attention. So when I just say that I have a chicken bite or a chicken piece or say veg roll, the text will not help them to look at it, correct? So they'd have to really look at how the image looks like. Okay, this really how like the actual image of how the food looks like, and we had to put it. This maybe took maybe 30 or 20 minutes for me to create the entire thing here, because then I am not really expert at designing, but I think Canva really helped me out here. All right, just an example. So let's go back to the presentation and talk about other case studies here. So we spoke about marketing and sales, like an example which I showed you, and also the educational system, which I believe everybody is going through right now. Correct, be it a Zoom or let's say a Google Meet or whatsoever. But I'm sure everybody is going through with the quizzes, right? Because that is what people love. In fact, in my own experience right now with the current organization, even though I give them about a technical topic or a subject which has a lot of content in it, that is getting more attraction than the quiz. Everybody starts engaging in that. Even those who don't really attend the program, they go ahead with and start attending the quiz because they want to learn. The easiest way to learn something is by attempting a question and knowing the answer. Then what we have is the customer experience, the entertainment industry. Right? The customer experience is because when you can utilize the Kahoot or even the Google Forms or let's say infographic, it could be all these things combined, right? We spoke about interactive media. It's a combination. It's a hybrid technology. It's a package of materials which delivers the information required to the participant or the customer, whichever they want. So yeah, so if you want better dashboard tool for data analytics to draw interactive graphics based on huge data, I believe let's say infographics will definitely help you easily. It's a better tool for that. But I'm sure there are several other tools because there's thousands of tools literally out there in the internet. They're just top of the market that I have shown you here. Okay? Next, let's talk about the some of the case studies from Canva. How did Canva help out these organizations, right? In several different industries, not just one industry we're talking about. We're talking about literally more than 10. I'm talking very minimal. I'm referring to some of which is here: Updater, Scottish Drug Forum, Concordia University Irvine, and Huffington Post. These are major leading organizations out there. Okay, so Updater is basically nothing but a relocation of or a moving business, right? This actually is a company based out of United States of America. This company is purely, they wanted to help out all those people who really want to move from one location to another location. I'm not sure how many are familiar with the culture in US, but majority of people, they keep relocating, moving from one location to another location, either in terms of a job, it could be a temporary or a permanent, or just they really want to move for no reason. Okay. So like I said, Updater, they are for relocation or moving business. Next is, I believe I really wanted to show you all these case studies because there's plenty of usage with this particular tool alone, and also go ahead with Infosly and Easily as well. Please ensure that you attempt those tools. It's extremely easy for you. I am positive it will help you in your work at school. Okay, and you know how a Scottish drugs firm is utilizing this? They reach out to the customers using Canva to deliver what how much extent or what kind of activities are being utilized or to help out the patient there, right? Because they basically expertise on drugs and related issues. Somebody is diagnosed, or let's say they overdose in a drug, or anything issue with that, they go ahead and let them know, and they are active on social media. So all these tools are because we in this generation are let's say depend on the internet, right? The social media. And the earlier session, Brother Ibrahim, he also spoke about the social media, privacy, and the importance and the influence of social media. So these tools will help you do better at what you do. Okay, I'm done with the training, but again, the upcoming slides about the IT expert training, they help for the future of learning, right? It's always about the learning. So it's learning redefined, I'd say. Their focus is on the learning path of the technology, the fourth industrial revolution course. It's always about revolution changes, right? This is about industrial revolution courses for the students. For what purpose? To enhance their knowledge to a specific high demand technology at the earliest stage. The reason why I'm emphasizing the importance of the early stage is because in my experience, based on my experience, when I graduated out of school or out of the college, I literally had no idea what to do, where to do. The only thing that I had in my mind after my completing my 12th standard is I want to go to engineering, because I had no idea what is bachelor in mathematics, bachelor in science. I had no idea there's something called as arts and science, because that is the kind of environment I was in. Every single friend of mine talking about, I want to select computer science engineering, I want to go for mechanical engineering. So they left me no choice. I had only one option, ECE, right? But for you guys, alhamdulillah, self-help for youth is definitely going to the platform to guide you, select your path. It is always about which path you want to select, which is the best for you. So reach out to the professionals here. I'm sure, inshallah, they'll be able to help you out. So some of in fact, IT expert training offers you several kind of courses, and some of them are free. Out of which here we have mentioned two top free courses, which is for Python and advanced C programming. And in this world, programming is very, very important, very critical. So utilize these courses to enhance your learning capacity of the programming, and reach out to them if you have any kind of doubts. Alhamdulillah, I'm done with the presentation. Jazakallah khair, everyone, for your participation. Brother, over to you.
Jazakallah khair, brother. Brother, I think we have summed up. Is there still anything more to add on to it?
I will, alhamdulillah, it's everyone completed.
It's completed. Jazakallah khair. Okay, we would want the participants to have a view at with the screen that we have now. Okay, we would want each of the students to go to this website and use this code. This is a small feedback session that we are having. It is having only two questions that will be asked. So you can start participating in that quiz. I hope you're all able to see the screen. Brother Khalilullah, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, brother.
Alhamdulillah. So we've just put a question there asking the participants, how would you like to rate accreditation? So we have three options. Alhamdulillah, we have a couple of people answering. We would be happy if all the participants participate in this feedback mechanism, so that it is an encouragement for the trainer as well as for the team, Self-Help for Youth team, to bring in more such events and programs to help enrich your talents. We'll give another 30 seconds for the participants to key in their inputs. Okay, we'll move on to the next question for the feedback. But the next question would involve you to start typing. So please be ready. And after you read the question, we want you to understand the question and give us beautiful reply to it. Okay. Can we start with more of this input? Mashallah, we see more people taking it in typing and adding beautiful feedbacks. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah, MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. Very good, Alhamdulillah. Good number of feedback from people. Jazakallah khair for keying in all your valuable feedback. Alhamdulillah. Now we would want to take you through the quiz. Before we get into the quiz, we would love to give you certain inputs on the quiz rules. Okay. You have to be registered on Zoom to be eligible for quiz. Failing to register will not qualify you for the prize. However, you can still participate in the quiz. This is one. This session of quiz is going to be purely for school students. And today we will not do other quizzes, which means we usually have two categories of quiz, one for school students and then for students of college above. So the second category is not going to be done today. We'll have it only for school students. And one important factor to ensure that it's just not the same person winning again and again, we have come up with an exclusive rule, which would say if you are a winner in one of the weeks, you can participate. However, you will not be receiving prizes in the upcoming week if you are a winner for the second time. Immediate family members of the winners will not be eligible to prizes if you are a winner. You cannot ask your family people or friends to claim the prizes. No, that's not done. You will have to verify yourself with ID proof, email ID within 3 days of winning the quiz. Failing to do that will disqualify you from the prizes. Prizes will be dispatched at the end of the event. Quizzes will be held on Kahoot. So you would have to log into kahoot.com or download the app and be ready. Now, in a short while, be available on the screen. The Kahoot quiz pin will be generated and will be displayed for you so that you can enter it into the Kahoot platform or your app and then start winning, participating in the quiz. One more important factor about the Kahoot quiz is that the faster you give the correct answer, the more score you get. Even if your answer is correct, you give it slowly, you end up in getting a less score. So be quick in participation. We have very less number of participants and high number of chances to be won. So we would want you to quickly take part. Be ready. We are getting the screen ready for Kahoot. Please be online and be connected. And now we would ask Brother Saab to take over for the Kahoot quiz.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Saab here, back for the amazing quiz, weekly quiz which we are having for a couple of weeks now. Okay, so the game pin is on your screen, 7806514. I would like to remind you all that this quiz is specifically for school students and not for grown-ups or for college students, for students under 18 years going to school. The game pin is 7806514. You can just join in, visit kahoot.it or download the Kahoot app and join. I'll wait for another few minutes and then we'll get started. Inshallah. Okay, we have 27 people. Inshallah, we'll get started now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And okay, today's quiz for school students. The first question is: according to a study by Microsoft, the average human being now has an attention span of 9.86 seconds. Please remember that you have to be quick in answering, so you get more points. Even if you are right and you have the wrong, even if you are right and if you have taken a longer time to answer, you will get lesser points. So being quick and being right is the key to win. Okay, so a lot of people have got it right and few of them have also got it wrong. Okay, Afia, Fatima, first position, Faha, Emma, Zainab, Tahira, and Yasmin. So all sisters over here. All girls are getting, where are the boys? Interactive multimedia is any package of material that includes some combination of text, graphic, images, animation, video, audio, and video, all of these. Come on, be quick again. We'll skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay, everyone has got it right, 99%. Silent question. Okay, what is the key towards better learning? The next question: notes, engaged classroom sessions, periodic homework sessions, or engagement? Come on, be quick. We have 20 seconds. Come on, be quick and give the right answer. 26 people have answered. Any more to answer? Okay. Engagement is the key towards better learning. So This is the scoreboard now. Faha Fatima, Afia, Emma, Yasmin, and Afra. Faha Fatima has gone up. Afra has climbed up. Not much difference. Afia Fatima and Faha Fatima, very small difference in points. But all girls again. Where are the boys? Are the boys playing today or not? Treatment is characterized by student thinking, cognitive, behavioral, emotional, or student. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is cognitive. A lot of you are giving 50% of answers are almost wrong. Oh, Faha Fatima has gone to the fourth place. Zainab Tahira has emerged from nowhere to 3669, and Emma is also leading. Afia and Faha has probably given wrong answer for the last question. That's why they point asked there. Okay, we have 5 more questions to get you back on track. What percent of companies invest in content marketing, which would include visual marketing strategies as per HubSpot survey? 30%, 95, 47, 70% is a pretty easy answer. And we'll skip this question in another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any more answers? 70%. Zainab Tahira is holding her position. Afia has given the right answer, and the remaining 2 who are there. Emma has given the wrong answer and gone way down. Okay, and the people, Salma and Afra, newcomers against sister girls. Huh? That is a graphic visual representation of information, data, or knowledge intended to present information. Too long question to read, but you get the gist. Infographic video website of. It is a very good to present information is where you get the answer. You skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and infographic. Okay, so infographic from information. That is what I was trying to tell. Afia Emma has come back up again. Very Salma is there. She's going. Zainab Tahira is holding her position. She has so far not answered any wrong answer. She's taking her time and giving the right answer. You have to be quick and get the right answer, but Zainab Tahira is taking time but giving the right answer. Others are giving wrong answers, so they're going wrong. Next, true or false. Will quiz improve interest towards learning and development? I know, but we are organizing a quiz for some reason right now. So I think what I think is should be right. Okay, we skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any more answers? So true, yes, that is why we are organizing quiz and giving away prize. Farha Fatima has climbed up by 7 places. Wow, keep it up. So she has immediately answered the right answer for the last one. Salma, Afia, and Afra. Zainab Tahira is holding her position with all right answers. Last 2 questions. Which of these is a social media application? Snappa, Ahaslet, Shappa, and Socialify. Wow. Just being careful in reasoning, it is a pretty easy answer. They're asking about social media applications and not a designing application. Be careful. They're skipping in 3, 2, 1, and skip. Snappa. Okay. Next question. Pretty much many of them answered the answer. Zainab Tahira is still holding her position. Up for places, Saru. Everyone is holding her position basically. No one has come up in top 5. How many infographics have been created with SLE? 3 million, 6 million, 4 million, 8 million. We have to remember that top 8 people will be eligible for the quiz, but top 5 will be awarded. If someone from top 5 has been disqualified, the remaining 3 will be given a chance. So What I want is top 8 people to message me once you get your rank. Okay, if possible, take a screenshot as well. For 6 million people. Oh, Zainab Tahir has given a wrong answer this time. Fatima and Salma has climbed up here. Nazia is again the highest ranker. Last question. In one of the case studies from Canada, which industry does Updater belong to? Updater, relocation, education, travel, or healthcare? Come on, be quick. Be quick in answering. We'll skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Since this is the last question, I'm giving another 3, 2, 1 seconds, and I'm skipping now. Okay, very good. So to the podium stand. Remember, top 8 people have to message. You know. Okay. Yeah, so Zainab Tahira is third. She has been reading, but she has got a lot of 3 wrong answers, 8 out of 10. Salma has come out from nowhere for her Fatima, and then okay, screenshot and then share the screenshot and your name, email ID, what I ask you in the group. Okay, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallahu khairan kathira, Brother Shad. That was a wonderful question, and it was really surprising to see all sisters participate and no brothers. I didn't know where all our brothers have gone this week. Alhamdulillah. Again, we are like what Brother Shad has informed. It's just a reminder. Please remember to share your inputs. We'll put it in the group as to what details are required. And accordingly, the first 8 winners, we want you to share your inputs. In the event that a couple of winners in the first level are disqualified, the other people would be qualified for taking up the higher prizes, inshallah. And Jazakallah khair, Brother Ibrahim Khalilullah, for all your wonderful session. Now, we want people to raise their questions through chat for a Q session. You have your Zoom account open where you have a choice to put in your questions. If at all you have any questions pertaining to today's session alone, we request you to frame meaningful questions so that our trainer can give you information or answers to it. You can start now. We call upon Brother Ibrahim Khalilullah to answer the questions, inshallah.
Sure, brother. Jazakallah.
There's one question which has come a little early saying, can you just take part not for winning but for knowing how it works? Yes, for sure, anybody can participate. Again, we will look into who the participants are, and if found that the participants for this quiz was not a student, then they stand to be disqualified. Okay, the first question that has come, I want a better dashboard tool for data analytics to draw interactive graphs based on huge data like Power BI and Tableau, not just infographics. Open source tool for dashboard design.
Yes, brother. Jazakallah khair for the question. In fact, I believe the brother had earlier pinged me during the session So honestly, with respect to open source software, there are plenty. Like one of them he's already mentioned, right? Tableau and one more software as well. When you want to look at pros and cons of each and every tool available, I have already sent them a link. But probably I can dig into some more website which compares the pros and cons of each and every open source analytic software. I can, in fact, I believe I've already sent it to him. I can share it again to everyone on this. So let me know if you have any other questions.
Okay, thank you. Jazakallah khair. Okay, the trainer has shared a link for the question that was asked. Okay, there's another sister who's asked, do we get participate certificate for participants? Yes, but there is a small condition to it. You must be one of those participants who end up in watching all the 7 weeks of the digital literacy workshop, and you will also have to register on Self-Help for Youth website to get this participation certificate. The main objective of giving you this participation certificate is to ensure that you learn out of all these 7 weeks sessions that we have conducted. So when you go to Self-Help for Youth, you register and then you start watching all the videos of these 7 weeks and you learn from it. So we have a mechanism in place which helps in understanding whether you have weaved your videos on each of these weeks session. And if you are triggered with that information, there is a mechanism which will automatically get the certificates ready for you with the details that you have used for registering into the Self-Help for Youth platform. So that will help us in generating the certificate for you, and then such participants will get the certificates from the Self-Help for Youth platform, inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. When students are not so tech savvy and the teacher has limited time and human resources, what platforms can be used in integration with Zoom when using Zoom on phone?
Brother, can you please repeat the question again?
When students are not so tech savvy and the teacher has limited time and human resources, what platforms can be used in integration with Zoom when using Zoom on phone?
I mean, Zoom on phone along with integration, it is a bit of a challenge, but I believe, I mean, you've got to be tech savvy in terms of getting more interaction with the participant and the teacher as well. In fact, Zoom offers several integrations with softwares. Probably I can share the link or what are the other available integration which offers which are partnered with Zoom to provide better engagement. So here's the link I've sent. I mean, you've got to choose which is better for you.
Okay, now I've enabled the option to participate openly. So people who have their questions can key in their questions, and the trainer himself will also be able to see, like as much I can see. Okay, there's another one. For YouTube channel Studio, which video editor tool is good?
Hello, am I audible? Brother, am I audible? Yeah. So again, it differs on what you want, but I believe raw shots in the top for YouTube video editing, because I've been using that for a couple of videos. I'm reworking. But again, you can go ahead and try which is better for you, because when we decided to go with Canva, we in fact evaluated several other tools which will be easier for us, and where we get used to it. So I believe we can start with raw shots and figure out which one is good for you, because just in one particular tool, it's difficult. It varies based on the user.
Okay, I believe that's all for now, because I don't seem to get any other questions on the chat box. If that is the case, I think we can wind up for today's session. We'll wait for another 1 minute to see if there are any participants who've got some questions.
So, brother, I've also sent another one more link for people who want to
Yes,
edit softwares for YouTube beginners.
Yes, people can see it. Like what our trainer has given inputs on the editing software. There's a link there. Please make use of the software. And for the teacher who has asked about Zoom, he's also given Zoom links on Zoom integration part prior to this question. So please, you make use of it. Okay, there's another sister who says, Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister. We're really sorry, but no need to worry. We understand from your message that you've only now joined. No need to worry. Shortly, this video that was done today, like the previous weeks, we'll have it on YouTube, and you can see the recorded and get the benefit out of it, inshallah. Need not worry, inshallah. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much, brother Ibrahim Khalilullah, for being part of the session. MashaAllah, good effort from the girls team for participating in the Kahoot quiz. And this was one among few times we happened to see all participants to be sisters. And we thank each and every one of you. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Jazakallah.